Evening all. I want to talk about MIDI. So, software instruments are awesome. I love them. But if, like me, when you've got a few old school instruments, MIDI instruments, like we've got the lovely Korg Z1 there, we've got the Virus B sat up there, we've got an X station up there, which actually will USB, but it'll also MIDI as well. And then, if you move over to drum corner, even something like an Akai MX16, which is quite a new device, still has MIDI going on. You got something old school like in ER1, which is only MIDI. And then over here we've got the M Audio Venom. Actually, the Korg, that'll do MIDI as well. I never used a guitar pedal with MIDI. I'm not sure what I would do. So, and obviously, there's things like MIDI through and MIDI out, and you can daisy chain MIDI things, MIDI instruments. But then you've got to make sure the MIDI setup's right, and then you've got to go, oh, hang on, what channel's that on and what channel? So as you'll see on my thing, the Z1 is always channel 2. I've not assigned the Virus any MIDI. I can see it says MIDI channel 1 on the Novation, and yeah, that's MIDI channel 3. And then, for drum corner, this whole corner's MIDI channel 10. Now, annoyingly, except the Akai MPX16, which only has MIDI channel 1. I don't honestly think you can change the MIDI channel on this thing. It's stupid. Anyway, that's where we are. So wouldn't it be good to have some kind of dedicated MIDI USB device, which there are lots of. Kenton make very nice equipment, and the MIDI Sport, I think, is another one of the old school brands. But I've got myself an Icon Cube series thing. It's just come through the post today. I think it's secondhand. It's still in its box. Drivers. Maybe this is older than I thought. USB. Quite a nice USB. If this is second hand, it's obviously been looked after. I think maybe is it new? Is it second hand? This looks new. I feel like I might be unboxing a Mac Mini. It's about this size, isn't it? Ooh. So what have we got here? An Icon Cube Mi3. What we've got here is basically 3 independent MIDI channels and a USB, so a dedicated USB MIDI interface. Now I'm looking at this. I don't know if this top bit's going to all illuminate. It feels this is plastic. Same as the bass. That's also plastic. I feel is this going to light up? I don't know. But this is actually encased in a nice steel case, for want of a better word. This feels pretty nice and sturdy, actually. This feels much nicer than I've had other kind of, like I've seen and had other MIDI interfaces, which is generally made of plastic. This seems really quite nice. And I'm in the process of putting a live rig together, and I could see this being integral to that live rig. So obviously when you want to do something live, you might actually want to have two or three hardware devices all linked up to a computer that's maybe supplying MIDI, so then you can then live tweak for a performance, which is nice. So I'm just trying to think if I've got enough MIDI cables to even test this fully, because at the moment I am daisy chaining things. I might need some more MIDI cables. Anyway, if I'll get a test put together, test this bad boy out. Cheers. Okay, I've just opened a Reaper project and I've just gone to MIDI devices, and what I can see is we've got ports 1, 2, 3, disabled, 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 which is just that's Reaper's sort of default behavior, and I can see the inputs here. Disabled, disabled, disabled. So I literally plugged in the USB, opened Reaper, Bob's your uncle are here. So what we're just going to go and do, let's just keep it simple. Enable output to this device, because I'm going to send MIDI from my sequencer out to the instruments. And while I've got this open, let's just do all of them. Oops, whoops, oops, oops. There we go. Now I know last night this MPX16, this I've got some samples set up here. So that was what I was using last night. Ooh. And they're not there. Oh. That's weird. Did I press OK? Apply. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Did I press OK or cancel? Okay, well, we learned something there. Apply works. I've got my MPX plugged in to #1 channel on the Icon Cube Mi3. I've got my speakers. I'm going to turn my speakers on so you can hear what's going on. Oh, and that's going through. It's never easy. Right then, let's have a go. Hey! All right, that works. That works. Happy days. Okay, so just the final test. So we've got channel 1 of the Icon Mi3 goes from the computer into the box. From channel 1 goes to the Akai MPX16. Channel 2 from the Mi3 goes to the Korg Z1. And then channel 3 of the Icon M3 goes all the way up here to the Virus B. Yeah, this is sounding insanely huge. So you'll just be picking it up from the camera on the GoPro clone, but this is sounding insane. The Venom. Yeah, so the MPX is coming through, it's coming into the Venom. Let's just put the Z1 off. So that's the MPX. The Z1. Another Virus. I really like this. So it seems really well made. Oh, there's a little locky thing there. It seems really well made. It was plug and play, was really easy. What more do you want out of a bit of kit? Like you plug it in, plug all the other things in, bish bash bosh, happy days. So yeah, I've never heard of this Icon company. If I look at the box, they obviously do like audio interfaces as well as MIDI interfaces. So let's see how it survives on the road. But yeah, that's looking like a good buy. Also, with postage, that was like 60 quid. You know, for a dedicated 3 input, 3 output MIDI interface, that's, I'd say, pretty good value. Why have I got my headphones on? Yeah, anyway, cheers everyone.